Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody, and welcome to the Critical Dcast. We're a week late and also a dollar short edition. I, as always, am your host, Brian Bishop, and I am joined this evening by Ruben Prado.
Hey,
Hey. And Mike Matthews.
I'm putting on a sign right now. That sign says WrestleMania. It's upon us this weekend. It's happening.
I'll get to that. And also Matt Olson.
Yo,
wait, why does Matt sound all crappy all of a sudden?
He's underwater. Matt, you okay?
Like he's drowning.
I don't know.
And,
No,
and finally,
I
a
didn't
new
do
face,
anything.
brand new, totally unexpected, is Moses.
Our second ever black guy.
The second ever black guy to appear on the Critical Dcast, Moses Agbula.
What up? Playing Bloodborne.
How's that game? I hear it's kind of alright. If you like that game, though. If you don't like that game, I heard it's pretty, not fun. But, whatever.
That's not.
I'm not here to judge you. It's too much. But yeah, go on.
See, Bloodborne. After playing it, the beginning is a little bit harder, but it's actually a good fit for people that don't really like Souls games or think it's too hard. The fact you don't have it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, go.
the fact you don't have a shield seems harder, but it actually makes you a better player. So as you progress, it gets a lot easier to play as opposed to other Souls games. It's a little more lenient in a lot of senses.
The thing about Dark Souls that didn't appeal to me was I'm in this fucking giant armor and I'm just fucking rolling my fat ass off.
Well,
And the
see,
fact they took out all the shields and it's kind of like a lot faster really appeals to me. Because I'm down with that kind of shit.
but see, Mike, in Dark Souls 1, 2, every Souls game, you don't have to use the armor. There's a lot of other things
But
besides armor.
yeah, but really you have to use the armor though.
No,
Like you don't have to, but you have to. Let's be honest here.
I personally don't use the armor in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1, I don't use armor.
I watched a speed run of Dark Souls 2 the other day, and you do a speed run in Dark Souls 2 by not wearing any armor or anything really.
Well, yeah, because you run faster.
That guy beat the game in an hour, and that was retarded.
It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my
I
life.
didn't watch it. I was like, I don't want to watch it. I know what happened. I don't want to watch it.
That's what I've been putting on before I go to bed at night. Is I'll just go back to AGDQ 2015 and throw on a random speed run.
Wait. Did they do Sonic 06?
Oh,
They did
God.
that in shitty games done quick or whatever the bad
Yeah.
one was.
Yeah. That's the best.
It's pretty great. So anyway, WrestleMania for a second. Where is
Actually, hold on before
WrestleMania?
that. Hey, Matt. Matt.
Matt.
What?
How's Counter-Strike going for you, Matt, right now?
I'm just updating it, bitch.
Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, it's one.
Wait.
How's Darkest Dungeon going, bitch?
It's going pretty good. I got done the dungeon now, so I'm gonna go back to town and see what's up.
Moses.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people are saying that Bloodborne is just a strictly harder game than Dark Souls series.
Bloodborne has harder elements. Like, in my opinion, I think the enemies in Dark Souls are harder, but this game has much harder bosses. The bosses are extremely challenging. The fact that you can't use a shield to block any of their attacks, you have to rely on evasiveness and just getting down the enemy's patterns a lot more effectively. Because in Dark Souls 1, if you don't know the enemy,
Ron, are you in a car right now?
No, I'm in a fan.
Okay.
Because guess what temperatures it was here last week? Did you guess 90 degrees? Yeah.
I was gonna guess that, yeah.
that's what it is here, though.
You think I got like a nice, jump in the water. Oh, wait.
Wow.
Yeah, a jump in our all the pools we have in
In
California.
our salt
that
lake.
Definitely aren't going to be gone in like a year.
But yeah, Moses, oh, fuck else to say. No, I think one thing that really appeals to me in that game, aside from the entire game, is that you can only be invaded when you're calling for help now. You can't just be randomly invaded, right?
No, so from what I understand, yeah, it's pretty much what you said. Once you call for help, you can either get help or get invaded.
And I think that's really cool, because like when you're out by yourself trying to play the game and someone comes to fuck with you, it's like, God damn it, stop. And they're like, oh, I gotta stay dead so no one can fuck with me, but guess what? That doesn't fucking work, because now I'm dead.
Can't you just disconnect your thing from the internet?
Yeah,
See,
that's
you
what I
could-
did in Dark Souls 2, actually.
But see, in Dark Souls 1, you could do that no problem. In Dark Souls 2, they caught on to people, so there's some areas where you get invaded by NPCs no matter what.
Ah, that's pretty funny.
That didn't happen to me when I played 2, but I didn't get too far in that game. Actually,
Yeah.
the sole reason I didn't plug in my my PS3 for Dark Souls 2 is because I didn't want it to get patched, so I could abuse the broken shit. But whatever.
Yeah, and this game is the same thing. There's a girl that rings a bell in random stages. She summons NPCs or people, and it's actually kind of obnoxious.
No.
But, I mean...
That sounds fun.
It is. I mean, clear out the enemies first, and it is. If not, you're just running away.
Mm.
But no, what appeals to me about this game is the Victorian era. I didn't think I'd like it that much, but the costumes, the designs, it's a generally creepy game. I'm actually creeped out playing in some of
Do
these
they
games.
speak with like old Cockney accents?
Yeah,
Hello, governor.
yeah.
Welcome
you're
to
clearly-
Bloodborne.
They
I'm
didn't say
gonna take
gov-
you round to the Tower of London. Or something like that.
I'm a gulped up song, wanker.
You
Did it-
bloody
no, I did
wanker,
hear
blood,
wanker.
you
I did hear
bloodborne
wanker.
wanker.
I did
Piss
hear one
off.
times. And
The
piss off.
aesthetic definitely looked a lot better than the Souls series because you're just a bunch of ugly people just throwing like swords at each other.
Yeah, I missed the dragons because I'm always into the dragon mythology knights and all that. But this is actually a pretty good turn.
That would make Assassin's Creed probably the second best Victorian themed game to come out this year.
Well, we don't know that, Mr. Fanface, but the thing about that is I think the combat looks fucking awesome
In Bloodborne.
in Bloodborne.
See, one reason
Oh, in
that
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's
I need
Creed.
to sure
The part where I fell through the fucking ground, that was rad.
See, one thing I do like about this game, it bothered me at first, is that in Dark Souls you get weapons constantly. You get lances, you get swords, you get spear, you get those constantly. In Bloodborne, so far, I know I'm about halfway through the game. I only have 7 weapons, but each of those weapons are completely unique.
And they each have alternate abilities and shit.
These get alternate builds, and you can two-hand them. When you two-hand them, they change shape. So you have an axe, and when you two-hand it, you pull it out and it becomes like a lance. So it's pretty cool.
It looks cool, but the big hang up for me is the load times will just completely demoralize me.
See, the load times don't bother you that much if you don't die.
So, wait,
so-
wait, wait, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
okay,
wait,
yeah,
wait.
go. Okay, fuck you.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
no, the game's alright if you don't suck and
It's a
yeah.
game where you suck dick all the time.
Mike.
Oh my god, let me some advice. Just be better. How about that?
Mike, when
That
they
is
when they patch it soon,
Then I will go buy
you'll
it.
be back on board. Okay.
Yes, I'll go buy it. Until there's a confirmed fucking patch that works, I'll go buy it.
I always wondered why things like that had to take a long time to load. Maybe when you're first loading the area, sure, but subsequently, if you're just reloading it, it should not take long. You know.
I thought we became a generation in terms of consoles that installed games to avoid this kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
But I don't feel like it exacerbated the issue.
I don't think it's exasperated. I mean, could you imagine if you didn't install it? It'd probably take 2 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, great. Now I spend half an hour installing it to have it go 20.
Half an
Uh.
hour. Oh, you're funny.
Some get. It depends on your internet. Mine is good. It takes half an
Your
hour. That's
Solid
why.
4 took half an hour to load some parts.
Yeah, but I mean, in the PS4 games, I mean, these are Battlefield 4 is 60 gigs. That's not
Yeah.
a half an hour. That's not gonna be a half hour.
It depends on your internet again, but still.
Well, my internet is the shittiest, so I have to buy games in discs because otherwise I'm fucked.
Even if you still buy a game on a disc, it still installs fucking that entire game on your fucking console.
All right,
Yeah, it
hold on.
installs the game, but I don't have to do it over the internet.
Only
True.
90%.
Let me open the calculator here. So 30 minutes, okay, our time 60 seconds a minute, 1800 seconds. So let's see. If you had it was 60 gigabytes. You said.
Battlefield 4 is 60 gigabytes.
Okay, let's see here. Just gonna 1800. I'm gonna go to. See, so that's 60. That'd be megabytes. That'd be kilobytes. Let's go to megabytes.
Carry the gigaflop. Yeah.
Flop.
All right,
Mega-
you would have to download at 33 megabytes a second in order to download 60 gigs in 30 minutes, which no one really offers for any price under $100 around here. So,
Around here until Google Fiber comes around.
Google Fiber's in Salt Lake City, and I'm pissed. I'm like, come
Yeah,
on,
I was gonna say that's the thing.
just go down a little lower, man. 2 more states,
Yeah.
or one more
Slow
state.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
That'd be great.
over 2, and then north a ways, like 1 state's worth, and then go to the ocean, and we're good. Okay,
Well,
here,
Brian, I
okay,
think they put Google Fiber in farms.
here's the hot tip. How about you go to Google headquarters, then go like 2 hours south, and then we're golden.
Brian, where is Google headquarters?
Menlo Park. It's up in Mountain View. It's up in Mountain View. It's Palo Alto, Mountain View.
Turn
Menlo
that
Park.
fan off.
Also, it's windy there too.
Very. Menlo Park, Palo Alto, Ben Lomond, wherever the place, Cupertino. It's all the same, essentially.
Speaking of Menlo Park and all those places that are nice, are they gonna make a second season of Silicon Valley?
Yeah, it's coming out in literally 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
Along with Game of Thrones.
That's coming out next weekend, isn't it?
Speaking of which, I played episode 3 of Game of Thrones. That came out.
Yeah.
I
how's that?
know. It's good. It's good. Nothing crazy happened, but it was still pretty cool. How it ends is pretty cool, so I'll give it that.
Well, you just go watch Game of Thrones in theaters when it launches in IMAX.
No!
Next week.
First off, it's in the theater, so that's already stuck against it. Secondly, I don't want to be around people as I watch tits. That's weird.
Moses, you didn't get to hear Mike's like fucking 10-minute long spiel on why theaters suck.
Oh, they suck fucking balls. Theaters are like the fucking worst.
God, will you shut the
On that note, I'll be right back.
But
Like, they're fucking shitty. I'm surprised anyone ever goes to them ever.
you can just go in the morning when no one's there. There you go.
Yeah, no, then they're the best fucking thing. By best, I mean they're tolerable. But the thing about that is just like, I don't want to be around people when I watch Game of Thrones. That show gets weird sometimes.
I don't
Like, they
wanna
had a
be-
lesbian scene more than once.
But see, Mike,
Pretty hot.
we
I'll
watch
be
anime
around
together.
people when I watch Game of Thrones. I just don't want to be around my parents when I watch
That
Game of
too.
Thrones.
But see, Mike, we watch anime around people, and anime gets 100% weirder than Game of Thrones.
But it's a
Yeah.
weird, it's kind of like cool.
No, not all the time.
Game of Thrones
Can
is a little
you
too real.
imagine watching the first episode of Testament with anyone? With anyone?
The first episode isn't that bad.
No.
The first episode's not bad. This is the second episode what you gotta worry about.
Episode where there's a puddle.
Oh,
With the
that
puddle
was
on
the
the
second
ground.
episode? I'm getting
Yeah.
my episodes of Testament mixed up, aren't I?
Yeah, I know.
It's fine. I stopped after episode 7.
You did?
I want to
Oh,
wait for
come on.
I
Good.
stopped after episode 2.
Good.
So,
You
I'm
are a
waiting for
much
the
better
Blu-ray.
person for it.
No,
You gotta see how that train wreck ends, right? I mean, come on, it's not just me.
I really don't. I really don't need to
See-
see any more than I saw in episode 2.
if you want to see a bad first episode that's awkward to watch around people, you watch My List
Oopa.
is Acting Unusual.
The episode is fucking trash.
Where literally she pees on herself. Like, I think that happened like the
Did
first
she?
episode. Yeah.
Nothing she peed. Oh, no, I'm confusing Kiss X Sis here.
No, she was on the
Kiss
toilet.
X Sis happened to Kiss X Sis, not for a fact. Did she pee or is she just like other fluid?
You know, I
Wow.
didn't want to watch that show.
Which show?
Kiss it. Either way.
Don't! Cause it's fucking real bad! Much like pee, then that show's alright.
Well,
you know,
that's-
that show's really bad unless you like pee.
Yeah, that's true.
I
that
think
goes
there's
for
a lot of
factions.
things that fall under that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
What if you're super, like, this is going to get really weird for a second, so hang on tight.
Mhm.
What if you're, like, really sexually attracted by pee, and then you
Yeah.
think about going to the bathroom, and then you get a boner, and then it's just like, oh, I can't pee anymore.
You can't pee.
And then you lose your boner.
Just
then
come
I mean,
back
you
to.
can give the boners.
What
It's like
the
it's not to
actual
do.
fuck did I just come back to?
Remember
I
going
come
first?
back and I heard
Right now, go
I
ahead.
am sexually attracted to pee, and then I get a boner so I can't pee. Can you please explain to me what did I miss in the last, I don't know, 30 seconds?
I literally
No, we
want
can't. Okay,
everybody
but-
to hang on, because we're going
No,
to...
no, it's not here. No, Brian, no. The thing is, you can still pee with a boner. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just,
It's like you would get really, like... But the thing is the pee would be coming out, and it would only make your boner stronger.
true. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's possible.
Can I please have some context here?
No. Don't tell him. No,
Absolutely
don't tell him.
not. I'm just saying, like, your life has got to be a waking hell if you're just really, really into pee.
Or it's
Because,
like every single time you pee, it's like, yeah,
see, you're either in hell or ecstasy or both. Maybe
or both.
it's
Yeah,
a very
I know.
situation. I don't know. Who am
Right.
Brian, just answer this one thing. Does this have anything to do with your job?
No.
Okay, good.
Absolutely
If it did, I'd
not.
be concerned about you.
I would also be concerned about me.
But I mean, it's. I'm not saying I'm into that. I'm just saying it's weird.
Entry was Game of Thrones, and somehow we ended up there.
Yeah, we did.
I was only
Wait,
gone
no,
for
Game
like-
of Thrones. When Game of Thrones Testament, Sis, P
Hold on.
Oh, and my little sister's acting unusual.
as well.
Yeah. So you can see how we got there.
Yeah, it's not hard. Separate penis if you'd like to pee, but beside the point. I don't know.
So how about WrestleMania this weekend, right?
Yeah, it's happening. That's happening.
Where do you know
People
where?
coming over.
Because I do.
Say what?
You know where WrestleMania is happening this year? Because I do.
Like San Jose?
Like San Jose.
Of all fucking places, why the fuck San Jose?
Because the Super Bowl's going to be in San Jose next year.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's like a preparation. They're preparing the new stadium for the Super Bowl by having WrestleMania, and
Who plays there? The fucking Sharks? What do they have in San Jose?
the Niners. The Niners are playing in San Jose from now on.
Is that what it is in San Jose?
How far away is...
Are they like the San Francisco 49ers?
They are, but they're in San Jose now because, who knows?
San
At,
Francisco's...
at Levy Stadium?
I think it's actually Santa Rosa technically, but yeah, Santa Rosa, the Levy Levi Stadium.
Wait, Brian, how long does it take for you to drive to San Francisco from San Jose?
San Francisco, it's like 2.5 hours, if that.
Huh.
Might only be closer to 2 hours. Why?
Well, what happened to the stadium in San Francisco they were playing at?
Tore it down. They were done with it.
It was an old stadium.
Huh.
They built
Oh,
the
well.
brand new one in Santa Rosa.
Alright,
It's
so
right
you-
next to the theme park, actually.
So did I catch you saying that WrestleMania is going to be in San Jose as a test for Super Bowl next year? Huh.
More or less.
Crazy.
But I am working, okay, so this weekend, I'm doing the newscast. I am going to do my absolute damnedest to throw as much WrestleMania in it as possible. We have 3 reporters going to WrestleMania, not because they're reporting on it, but because they're going to WrestleMania, and I'm still using them anyway.
This is fine. I'm fine with this.
And I literally got into a conversation, it's at that point where nobody wants to admit that they're into wrestling at the thing, even though there's some people really stoked for WrestleMania.
Mhm.
And I walked into a conversation where somebody just in whispers in the corner by the editing bay was just like, dude, fucking Cena. And I'm like, did you say, hey man, you talking about John Cena? And then we're like, we talked about John Cena for like 5 minutes.
Wow.
What
And
did
how
he say?
He was just like, yeah, John Cena, I don't really like him much, but he has some pretty good fights. Hey, Matt.
What?
Not you, Matt.
What? This is such a strange conversation to be in on. Oh no!
Yeah, sorry I haven't been able to hang out more. I've been,
Bye, Brian.
Okay. So,
So
Moses,
yeah,
you're saying Bloodborne is your top show against game generation.
As of right now, yes.
That's quite something to say.
Well, I mean, not really if you really think about it. I mean, yeah, Shadow of Mordor. I love Shadow of Mordor. It's
It's
better
awesome.
than Mordor. Dragon Age.
Yeah, I believe Shadow Mordor is better than Mordor. I agree with you.
What? Ugh, God. Shadow of Mordor is better than Bloodborne. Dragon Age. I couldn't really get into Dragon Age. Dragon Age felt like. I realized after I bought it, oh yeah, I hate the combat. Why did I buy this game? It
The
looks
combat's not the appeal to that game. That's
no,
the thing.
it's not. But the thing is, you're playing the game. You are in combat constantly. So even though
Yeah.
it's not the appeal, at least make it fun.
I came around to the combat. When I first played it, I'm like, I don't like this combat very much. But
By the
But
way,
see,
guys, real quick, can we just touch on the fact that Brian just said hello to someone who just walked in his house, just walked the fuck in or something? I don't know what happened there.
isn't that how your place used to be?
I used to not live alone.
You just walk in and out and didn't
or
give a
with
fuck.
my family. Yeah, no, this is I don't know how to do it. Yeah, so wait, WrestleMania is this weekend, this Sunday, which I completely
Right.
forgot about, but I'm totally down to come over.
Yep. This should be a decent card. I don't know. The main event worries me.
What is it?
It is Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar, and the whole picture of them fighting over that love pillow
Mm-hmm.
because they got into an actual tug of war over the title to end the episode.
Wow.
It's really stupid. So I thought that picture was pretty funny. And it's just like, I don't, like... That show is like 4 hours long.
Whew, God, you are not selling me on this.
You're not there to watch it, you're there to hang out. Just be quiet. No. The thing is just... I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it could be awesome. I don't know what they're gonna do, and it's kind of appealing in that regard, but also kind of like, this could be a train wreck for all I know.
Moses, bring your PS4
Oh,
and,
and my monitor.
and a monitor on the side, and let's take turns playing that game while we watch WrestleMania.
I am settling down.
Also,
I'm okay with this.
Moses, do you have any fighting games on your PS4?
No, I think isn't there only like 2 fighting? Oh, I have Injustice, so no.
You have Injustice?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to test new firmware for my stick, so I want to try it. So yeah, okay. We'll do that. Anywho, yeah. So.
Oh, didn't they release that fucking firmware that you could use on PS6 on PS4 now?
See, from what I remember, that was for just Mortal Kombat, unless I'm wrong. Mortal Kombat's releasing an update when it comes out that allows you to play PS3 sticks on the game.
Well, regardless
So-
of what they do on that end, I'm just talking about a custom firmware right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, for official firmwares, all I know is that Mortal Kombat's the only game that's down for that so far.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
I like how you can hear Brian in the background.
I think it's really great. I just don't know. Wrestling's stupid.
it is stupid. That's
I
what
hope
I'm
it stops being stupid, though it won't, because it's fucking carny bullshit.
I
It
hope
is
just
bullshit.
stops.
It is stupid. And the last
It's not
thing we
just bullshit,
saw,
it's fucking old carny bullshit.
What was that last thing we saw? I think it was at your place.
That was the Rumble.
Yeah, the Royal Rumble. And didn't you call it? You called it, right?
It wasn't, if you watch wrestling, it wasn't hard to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I might call the ending this one too, but it's not worth getting into the podcast about.
So,
So-
is Shokantel gonna Skype in with us?
We can get her Skype in if you want. I can ask her about it. I just talk to her on Facebook the entire time usually, but we can have her Skype in if you want. It's not a big deal.
All right.
But she's like way super hyped for it, which is good for her. Me, on the other hand, I'm looking forward to it to see what they do, but not for like enjoyment really.
Yeah, I have to wonder how many girls are into like just how hot and sweaty these guys get rubbing each other.
I'm sure a few. That's part of why she's into it too.
You know, Mike, you just kind of described how I read Bleach. Like, I'm not really into it for enjoyment. I'm just curious about what they're gonna do. It's kind of
Also, it's like you're so deep in too. It's like, well, I've been doing this for years, so
That's how I was Naruto, and I was disappointed.
yeah, this is like kind of like that, without the weird relationship bullshit. I hope. Apart from that, I don't know. Like, I haven't played any games really except fucking HOTS every fucking night.
Well, yeah.
So
That's why I'm behind too.
I haven't really played any more of Indigo Prophecy, even though I mean to play Indigo Prophecy.
I started Heart of the Swarm StarCraft 2 campaign, but that's like 2 years old now.
See, so I'm curious, Mike, what do you consider the best game of this generation? Like, just everything: Xbox, Wii U, and PlayStation.
My answer is not fair because I think the best game of the generation is GTA 5 for PS4. That doesn't count.
Yeah, so let's pick a game that just that was native to
fucking-
this gen.
Probably Mordor then.
Well, I mean, Moses, that's literally saying
I know.
what was the best game of last year. Because
Was it Mordor?
Because the next
Well,
gen
there's-
consoles basically came out last year, and all the new games debuted last year. Like,
Did no new game come out on launch? No, there's new games on launch.
Yeah, nothing worth anything.
didn't they both launch last year?
No, they both. launched
Year before that,
to-
like that
so-
October, November.
Yeah,
Like November, I'm guessing November like 2013 wasn't they when they launched?
yeah.
Really?
So
yeah.
last year might as well have been the first year.
Wait, which one came out first, the Bone or PS4?
They
Doesn't
both
matter.
came out like the
It
same.
honestly does not matter.
It came out like within 2 weeks of each other.
So you're saying
Yeah,
they
it
were
does-
both out in 2013?
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember that episode of South Park?
Oh,
my god.
Good.
That was
Has it
2013.
really been a year and a half ago? Like, is my life going by that quickly?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You don't remember
Welcome
the
to
Black,
adulthood, fucker.
you don't remember the Black Friday bundle?
Oh, I remember.
Black Friday Monday is pretty fucking awesome.
This is the best South Park ever made.
It was. I agree with that.
But, no, I mean, all the big hitters came out last year.
Yeah, I mean, almost. I mean, even Infamous came out last year.
All
Infamous was good. I
It
like
was
it.
all right. It was all right.
It was good.
because launch was like for Bone was like Rise, and that was it.
It was Rise. It was Dead Rising 3, and that's really it.
Mm-hmm.
So
And PS4 had the Dragon. No, it had a.
it had Killzone, Shadow Complex.
God, Killzone
Shadowfall.
Shadowfall was such a bad game.
It looks good.
It looks amazing, and it's not. I bought it because I'm like, Killzone. Killzone's always been not a bad series, and
One was not that great.
I
Two
like
was,
two.
Two was good.
Like 2 and 3.
2 and 3 were good, but
4
one.
looks really good, and it's really not.
I just feel like there's not games coming out till like June that I want to play, or I haven't found them yet.
No, I mean, I sort of agree. I mean, the reason this console launch doesn't seem that slow is because Xbox and PS3 and Xbox 360's launch were also kind of slow, and the reason this one
But we
seems
had Gears of War within like a year.
yeah, I know, but I mean, like, yeah, you have those 1 or 2 games, but in my opinion, the reason why this one doesn't feel that slow is because they're just remastering every good
Everything
game.
because like I think they're like they underestimated how much these games cost to make, and they're like, oh fuck, take a long time. We should get something out here to get money for it.
But they
Yeah.
get so much money from them. It's retarded how much they sell.
Like I don't want to buy Sleeping Dogs again. I mean, I like Sleeping Dogs, but I don't want to buy it again. You know, like I already have DMC on PC where it's better actually.
Well, see, but
I'm not
DMC
buying Borderlands 2 for the third fucking time. You know.
But see, but DMC in a special case, DMC they all their frames are 60 now, and they increase and they have new DLC.
It's also the same way on PC.
But they have also new DLC, new stages, new enemies, new characters to play. I mean, like that one is more than a remake, that or a remaster. They actually added a lot of stuff to DMC, so I'm actually interested.
Like to me, the remasters that mattered was Last of Us, because like 60
right.
FPS, that game looks so incredible, and also including the Left Behind DLC was really excellent. Which did you play that yet?
No, I'm so far behind on games in general. It's
Welcome to all of us.
Well, like my Steam account is the fucking worst, so I don't even like think about that anymore.
Except I'm pretty sure Brian somehow like manages to stay up to date on games,
Well, you
Well,
know what
because
he-
he doesn't watch anime. That's
I was gonna say,
exactly why.
and he also doesn't play HOTS every night.
As well.
To be
Yeah.
fair, in the last month it's been now. If I took every hour I played HOTS with you guys and put it toward another game,
Yeah,
I would be very caught up.
I'd be done with a lot of games. Like my game to play only on my fucking desktop right now, because nothing else to play. See if I can go find it. What is wrong? What is he? Is he okay? Should we call the police?
It's
like-
like, where's the emergency? Does anyone know Brian's address?
I think it's on my Mrs. card actually.
Oh,
So the games on my thing to play are Fahrenheit, which is Indigo Prophecy, Jazz Punk, Banner Saga, and RE5 for PC.
Wait.
well,
what?
you can beat RE5 in like 4 hours.
Well, not your first playthrough.
Has Mike
No,
played the
no,
game
no.
before?
Now without the cheese.
I didn't play 5. I
Oh,
played.
yeah.
he's-
Oh, you've never played 5 before.
Yeah, he's
I,
not gonna.
I played
beat
4,
Oh, well,
but the better one.
maybe
Because-
7 or 8 hours.
Yeah, because the reason you can beat 5 in such a short time is because once you start getting all that ammo in the
Yeah,
rocket
I mean,
launcher.
like I did the math. I played about 55 hours worth of HOT so far,
55. I'm sorry, what?
roughly. Like if you did about like each game about 20 minutes, I did the math about 55 hours.
Okay, well, let me go on your profile real quick because
I think I paid for over 170 games.
I doubt it fucking logs that shit, Moses.
It logs games played, and I just kind of did math from
you have 182 games
Yeah.
played.
All right, yeah, see.
Alright.
And I did the math like each game about 20 minutes, give or take. That's about like 55 hours.
How many have I played? Oh my god, how much time did I spend on this damn game?
Well, anyways, yeah, it's like if
I
the
played
competitive
138.
if the competitive itch didn't start, bugging me so much every night, I could get away, but I can't get away.
Right.
I can only
And I
get
just play with you guys because you guys were playing like well, because I'll play with you guys. I'm not playing by myself ever again. So
Playing by yourself is fun.
speaking of which, that's not a game I want to play by myself ever.
I have fun by myself. The only
Because you're still learning MOBAs in general.
True, but I mean the only bad thing about playing by myself is that I have terrible teammates sometimes.
That's the problem. Like
Which is bad.
it's
when I
like
say that.
with League of Legends and Dota and Han. occasionally, if you have bad teammates, you can kind of outplay the other team and kind of just power your way through certain shit. With this game, teamwork is so
Crucial.
instrumental and just essential to win, and occasionally to have fun in general, that it seems like if you have one bad player, that fucks up your entire experience.
Yeah.
Much more than those other games do.
Also, there's no XP bonus if I don't have you guys, so that also kind of sucks.
That's true as well. So I just don't want to play the game by myself. I just can't. I don't have the patience for it. I just really don't.
I do. It's
I'm glad
see, and here's a good thing. When I'm not playing with you guys, apparently we get matched up with terrible people. So when I use Diablo, like almost guaranteed, if I'm playing with terrible people, I will throw someone over our gate and just kill them, and it's fun.
I think maybe because your level is lower, you just get to play with people who are actually at your skill level and not just above
Well,
it.
it's also that you don't play with people with team speak.
Well, your premates, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So I mean, if you're not playing with people with team speak, there's guaranteed to be one bad person on the other team. So
Yeah, like I'm
It's
sure it's
fun
more of a
like that.
crapshoot when you're like in solo queue,
yeah, it is.
because they did
really-
say that they match premate with premates. So you know,
like I said, if I can tell that the teammate's bad, then I don't.
then you know they're bad.
If Moses calling shit, they real shit.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like I'm trying to figure out where more the depth is in that game.
Learning the heroes.
The depth
I
is
guess
not
it
being a
is.
dumbass.
I
And
guess that's really hard to do.
positioning, being able to just being able to maneuver with your hero properly in like a tight situation. Like
Yeah.
there's
Just-
so many. I mean, just notice how many times that someone just walks like a couple inches too much in one direction. It's fucking over. You know. It's
Yeah.
And I mean, it's one thing when it happens. I mean, it happens to a lot of people. Like, it just happens. Like, oh crap, I shouldn't have went that far. But like when you see people constantly doing it,
Yeah,
it's
like
what bugs me.
think about how many times you guys has heard me say, "What the fuck is X doing?"
Yeah,
It's quite a bit.
yeah.
Maybe because I suck and I'm a bad person, but also I think because they're doing some bad shit.
It's
Well, Mike, you saw how mad I got at that one guy.
You told him to kill himself, which I don't agree with. I think that was
that became
really,
the worst.
really me.
That became the worst person.
He
right there.
became the actual fucking
Well,
worst.
To be fair, I told him to uninstall and then kill himself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Whoa! Don't. God.
I'm not even that bad when it's
Like you're the person I go to fucking tribunals for, Matt. You.
Dude, oh my, if HOTS had tribunals,
Oh, I'd be all over that shit.
I would just I would somehow get it on like my phone, okay? And then I would just be at work and I would just sneak my phone and just
Swipe
be
left,
doing
swipe left for okay, right
Heroes.
for punish.
Heroes of the Tinder.
Here's your Tinder. Tinder of the storm.
Tinder of the store.
Uh,
You just see like a quick screen, like you a screenshot of what they did, a little chat log, just right punish, or no, what was it? Right, okay, left punish.
I mean, it's just like I love this about the game, but also hate it. Just that teamwork is so fucking important. Like you need everybody on their game.
Well, yeah, like in League,
Play well.
sometimes you can win a 4v5, but in this game, if you're playing 4v5, you're not gonna win.
No, you're not gonna win. Like since levels are team wide, you just can't like
It's
go
the same,
farm somewhere and come back.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing if you have someone that like gets all salty about something and decides to run into the enemy team and die on purpose.
what? I've never seen that. Why? It's
Oh,
only
yeah,
certain.
people suck.
It's called intentionally feeding Moses. Like
It's
it's
called-
a thing
It's called being a catering service.
it's a thing that people do in League. It's when they get upset because like the team won't surrender because they call GG. Because I, not even kidding, Moses. There are people in League that are worse than me about like
Surrendering.
they okay. So like there's people who literally, I'm not even kidding. Like they'll have like the early lead, and then they'll lose like one team fight, and we won't even lose everybody. You'll lose like 2 people, and then they'll go, oh, GG, or like
Isn't that you?
that's not me in League.
That's
see-
like you.
See what Matt does is that if we lose a dragon once, he'll say, we lose.
No, it's not dragon. It's pirate.
It's anything.
It's pirate
It's a-
cannon.
It could be.
Oh, pirate. I forgot it. Pirate.
Okay, but the thing is, like, the fact that I'm not the only one that thinks that, like, kind of supports my.
GG.
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 Like
It's
even,
like
even Brian Shu like said so. He's like,
there's times where I thought like maybe this game would be a lot more fun if you didn't have team-wide experience, but then be like all the other games though.
well, yeah, it would just be a more casual league.
Matt, I'm pretty
Right.
sure Shu was just being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm interested to see how these quote-unquote pro teams play this game.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah.
Because
So
I
Heroes.
think Soken's a little bit of bullshit.
By the way, I think the name Heroes of the Dorm to like for a tournament to pay for like college tuition and
It's great.
shit is such a great idea.
It's awesome.
Blizzard is so fucking smart, it kills me.
Yeah, I don't know why League didn't have anything like that.
They did eventually, but it took them forever.
It's like,
Yeah.
but like, okay, so like, there's always a negative. It's like, now Blizzard is basically saying, hey, you're studying hard in college, but you should play games a lot.
Yeah, true facts.
Oh,
True facts.
God. Guys, I think Brian's new job at being a highbrow reporter has made him too popular for us.
Yeah, I think T-Pop are. You have to find what was the one joining Critical D?
We have to. We have to
Before new editor-in-chief.
go. We have to go to his news station and to make an appointment for him now.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like we play every night, and like I don't know. Like I find myself getting really riled up by people who just don't know how to play that fucking game. And if you're at our current skill character level, you should know how to play that fucking game.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse up here.
Also, I don't think the skins really matter. Like, if somebody buys a skin, that just means they have money. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean that they know that
doesn't-
hero.
Did it ever matter?
No, I don't think it matters.
I think it never mattered in the first place in any game ever.
Like, there's supposedly like the argument that like if a person like has a skin for a certain hero or champion, it means that they like that hero or champion enough to where they wanted to spend real money on it, and so therefore they must play it a lot.
Unless he's Teemo, where you can need a skin to play well.
Well, it's like, yeah, if someone's going to drop the kind of money on the game, that means they're going to devote a good amount of time to it, you know? Like, they're planning on, like, really getting into it. So they should be better than they are.
I mean, I bought Tyrande before I even knew what the hell I was doing.
But, no, I mean, maybe that's what the whole idea of the Master Skin's about. Like, if you level a hero to 10, you should be pretty fucking comfortable with that hero. And so, if you see someone with a Master Skin, you
You're
know
like, oh,
they
fuck.
played that hero.
Yeah,
you
you're like,
know.
okay, they know what they're doing.
But if it's just a shop skin, then, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe they just put money into it, whatever.
Especially since
Yeah.
the Master Skin takes like almost 10 million experience, so...
Yeah.
And 10,000 gold to buy.
Yeah,
And I think you can only buy it with gold too, which is kind of interesting.
You can. From what I remember, that's the only way to do it.
Because that means like you really in that character if you're gonna fucking spend all the time to get 10k gold.
Well, see, the great thing about this weekend is that that's possible.
Like barely. The stim pack's gonna run out soon.
Well, for me, I just started it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I've been playing Bloodborne for, I don't know, I have like 25 hours, come on.
isn't that nice? Have a gaming just every day. You're like, I'm gonna play some this fucking games, get hard into it.
Yeah, it's great.
Like that was how Dragon Age was for me for like longest time. Just come home, draw Dragon Age, and just just flow.
See, I keep
Yeah,
saying
that's
this.
how fucking not heavenly. Heavy Rain.
Heavy rain was for those 2 days.
And you know
Those
what?
those 7 hours.
I already killed it for myself when I accidentally said Heavenly Rain because fuck that
Heavenly
shit.
Rain.
So
It'd be a better game actually.
My problem with Dragon
then
is
Heavy
still-
Rain.
Heavenly Rain, if you had like chick from Heavenly Sword in that game, it'd be really rad.
Oh, okay.
too bad that game was awful.
I don't want you to say that Heavenly
They
Rain
went and made a better game.
is a. Wait, what game they make?
Ninja Theory, they went and made
Dragon DMC.
they made DMC, but they also made one before that, which Odyssey of the West, which was
Oh,
their
wow.
take on Journey to the West, which is what DBZ is based off of.
Yeah, okay. By the way, since Brian is just not here, Moses, I want to ask you, and now's a good time.
Oh, let's listen. Hold on, let's listen.
I can't
I'll be
even
quiet.
like,
I heard anime. Alright, we'll talk about anime, since apparently Brian's friend wants to talk about anime.
Yeah.
Moses, do you watch more Black Lagoon?
I'm on episode 3 or 4.
So
pretty good.
No, alright.
I watched one episode after after I talked to you guys.
Have you been introduced to Roberta yet?
No, what's going on right now? Some guy tried to double cross him, and Revy just like jumped on like 8 pirate ships and just destroyed them because she's Revy.
All right, just know that when you get to Roberta, she's my favorite character.
Is she a maid?
She's more than just a maid, Mike.
Okay, she's a maid. Oh, that's why. Okay.
See, I was about to make a mistake. I was gonna say, Mike, have you not seen it? But it's pre 2010.
Yes.
So.
Ugh.
God, I hate you, Mike.
I'm all about that 2011 onward, 2010 onward anime. You should, about that, I got you. You know, that Dragon Crisis, bro. Yeah, I got that. Mount Shiki, bro. I got that. You know, I got that shit for you. But
See,
Black Lagoon, nah.
Plus, oh god, what have I done?
see, it's in my opinion, anime is so much better. Even 2000s compared to 2010 and up, it's just so much better.
Let
Not
me
not
let
saying
me
it's not.
provide Exhibit A, Monica. I'm gonna
Okay.
sit back here and
Here's
wait.
the thing. Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with Monica. No one's saying anything.
You're correct.
wrong with
There's nothing wrong with Monica.
Monica, except for the third movie, but whatever.
What,
there's
what the
nothing-
fuck? What the fuck? Say that again. Say that fucking again. I dare you.
Except for the third movie.
Go
Third movie's
fuck
fine.
yourself.
Third movie's fine. It's
Fuck.
not as good as
Go
the
fuck.
original series.
Remember him for the call, please. He's not. I don't think he's good enough to be on this fucking podcast.
It's not as good as the original series. Wait, no. So you're telling me the third movie is as good or better than the original series? Because it's not.
I would say the third movie is on the level of not better than the original series.
I gave the third.
I'd say Monica Rebellion is the best anime movie of all time.
Whew, God, that's well. That's the thing, because anime really don't know how to make movies sometimes. They really don't. So I'm not sure about this yet.
The third movie made a show that was the best anime of all time, and then changed the game on it and maybe made it better.
They changed the game on it by making it a dream. So
It wasn't a dream.
it was a dream.
It was not a dream.
Tell me how it wasn't a dream.
Okay,
part?
this is not the time. Okay.
We can have our perspective on that another time, I guess.
Speaking of anime pre 2010 or just pre 2000 in general, Moses, I need you to bring Yu Yu Hakusho on Sunday.
Got it. See, Yu Yu Hakusho is no, okay, I won't go there. I won't
Hey,
go
Moses,
there.
want to know a show before 2010 that was pretty great?
You're gonna say Dragon Ball Z.
Pokemon Gatari, fucker!
Well, doesn't that just prove
Fucking give that an 8, piece of shit.
Doesn't that prove my point though?
No!
How
It
does
doesn't.
not? How does it not?
Because you gave Baba Gatari not a 10.
It's
mad.
It's not a 10. It's a good.
Yes, it is a
show.
10!
It's a good show. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's a fucking great show.
It's fun. But
It's awesome.
But see, here's my problem with Pokemon Gatari, and this is just me. It's not anything wrong with the show. It's more I don't like episodic anime, like shit, like where it doesn't really have to. It's not a continuous thing.
You mean arcs?
But I mean, the arcs are like 2 episodes.
To be fair, Moses.
No, like the snow arc, like 4.
Moses, to be fair, everything that happens affects everything later on.
From what I've seen, not really. Unless you're talking about from other series, then like
Like,
Gatari.
yeah, like sequel series.
yeah,
It does. Everything does flow next season. It does.
Yeah, but from this season, from what I'm seeing, because you guys saw it with just that one season in mind, I can't give it that extra leap. Like maybe like if I see Nisa Monogatari and I see that connection,
Pretty
then maybe I'll
good.
give that one a higher score. But for Bakemonogatari, it's just it's
You
fun.
should see that 4th opening for Monogatari season 2 because fucking awesome. It's just between two different art styles and it's great. It is oh man, so good.
I still have
show's
like
so good.
I still have like 1 episode to watch Bakemonogatari, 1 or 2 more.
Is it like?
Well,
It's the
It's
early
just pretty awesome.
Moses, the last episode of that series is my favorite episode altogether. So,
Of that series, favorite episode is probably when they're sitting in the park.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Never mind. Moses, you've already. Wait, Moses, how many
saw-
episodes do you have?
I saw the monkey, I saw the snake, I saw the first 2 with Shingihara, I saw there's another arc I'm missing there.
Wait,
Yeah,
are you in Tsukasa Cat right now?
I don't know anyone's name.
Are you? Did you see
The girl with the glasses.
Did you see the art? Did you see the episode where Senju Hara's dad drive them to the park? To the.
Not that I remember.
You've
Okay.
got more than 2 left,
You have more than 2 because
That's
you
more than-
have Tsukasa Cat's arc after that, and that's the
which is
best,
like 3.
and that's the best episode in the series.
Wait.
But the part when they're at the park, Ruben,
Are you talking about the OVAs? Because the OVAs still
it's not an OVA. That's part. This does the series.
They're technically 13, 14, 15, I think, of the series.
because of the series normally it's only 12. Then there's like 4
Right, no.
OVAs.
That season is 15.
Three.
Or, well, I guess, yeah, 3 OVAs. The thing is, they couldn't fit it, I guess, in the TV, so they just kind of released the last 3 online afterwards.
So it's what Ori did.
But
well, no, they weren't really
we don't
OVAs.
talk about that here, Moses.
Okay. I meant season 1, not season 2. It's fine.
Okay, that's better.
I don't
Yes,
want to get into
pretty much that. But this shit matters though. That shit didn't matter. Shit actually has like repercussions for the series.
I mean, we'll see.
I think it's time to stop bagging on Moses. Hey, Moses, you know it's another good show pre-2010? Full Metal
Eden of the
Alchemist
East?
Brotherhood.
God.
Oh,
So let's talk about
there ain't no Eden of the East.
it. I didn't see Eden of the East.
Ha, fucker! Watch that shit.
Did you
No,
watch
I'm
the
not gonna watch that shit. No, I'm not gonna fucking watch FMA if you watch Eden of the East. Don't even fucking bring it up.
Here's the thing. I will watch any show you want.
I know you will. So I basically, I'm holding that card. That's why we need it.
You don't understand.
Mike,
don't
I'm
understand.
gonna
I think I
watch.
do.
Mike, I'm gonna watch all of Yu Yu Hakusho just so he can see 24 episodes.
Okay, I'm watching Black Lagoon
Full
too.
Metal Panic.
I'm watching Black Lagoon too.
Metal Panic. Okay. Ugh.
But see, Full Metal Panic, from what he's saying, is supposed to be like. Is it like Black Lagoon? Is that kind of how it is, or what?
A little more. It's not as like deep and oh god, it's hard to explain. Because Black Lagoon later on, like especially in the second season, gets a lot like grittier. Full Metal Panic never really hits that level. It tries to keep it lighthearted, but action at the same time. But not really lighthearted though. That's a bad way of saying it. They do like action, comedy, and like a little bit of slice of life, but they do it so perfect. It's hard to explain. You'll like it.
Like, okay, Moses, the best way to the best way to really describe it is if have you ever seen a show called Chrome Shelled Regios, which I didn't really care for that much?
Never even heard of it.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind. It's shonen as fuck, but
That's interesting. Because I've usually, I mean, I haven't seen every shonen, but I've usually heard of most of them. I've actually never heard of that one.
yeah, it's I was gonna use that as a comparison because it's actually very close to what Ruben's talking about, but
I thought you
So
were
is
Shonen
it-
Master, Moses.
Huh?
But you were Shonen Master.
I see. I'm trying to. There's there's three
Shonen ever. I've not seen yet. Yeah.
No, there's 4 main shonens that I haven't watched, and 2 of them I never will. Turco, One Piece, Hitman.
People fucking love Toriko. I don't get it.
I don't get
Yeah, I
it.
don't
it's
get it either.
actually not as it's actually not as popular as you think.
It seems like it.
It's really not.
That manga's so going.
Oh, and Gintama. I will never watch. I hate Gintama.
That didn't even appeal to me.
It's stupid. We tried to watch in club a few times. It's a really.
I
good
watched 20 episodes of Gintama, and boy, I hate that show.
Using the word hate there is pretty strong.
Okay, basically the reason I watch it is because a friend of mine really likes it, and he showed me an episode where it's like really late in the series where they have to pretend like they're barbers or whatever, like at a barber shop. And it was a really fucking hilarious episode. Like, I was laughing my ass off. So I'm like, alright, I'll give this show a chance. First 20 episodes, I like start falling asleep throughout. I'm like, this is awful. What happened? So I don't know, but it is something else.
Yeah, and they're getting another series. I just
This
don't
show's
understand.
just constantly going on, dude.
I don't get the hype. I just don't.
I don't get the hype about. I don't get the fucking hype about Prince Sama 3000%.
What?
What's like Prince Sama is fucking popular as fuck, and I mean, I should get it, but that's happening again. So,
Yeah, and I am not going to watch that.
but it's 3000%. It's more percentage.
And I am 3,000% sure that I'm not going to watch it.
You're probably right too.
You know what's really annoying me that a lot of anime are doing now? They're making movies, and Madoka did this too, but I mean that was fine because it was Madoka. But they're making movies about like half the series, and then a year later another movie about the other half of the series. Because Haiku's doing that, and that's weird.
You mean just releasing the entire show as a movie?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's
That's nothing.
Well, Moses, it's
There's nothing new. I don't like it. It still sucks.
It's
but
mainly for people. They're trying to appeal to people who haven't seen the series and don't
And
want
are
to put
lazy.
time into it.
Yeah.
And so to give them like a fresh way, like, okay, here's the series, shorter, but still with new content and better
Just take out all the
animation.
openings and endings. There you go.
But see, no, not even all the time. For 24 episodes, sure. They did that with Monica, and I swear, I damn near watched the series.
Yeah, why they had 2, it made no sense.
It was the same shit.
Well, no, it didn't make sense. Money. That's why it made sense.
But like, I'm just talking about like, there's hardly anything new. Like for side by side, it was the
A new opening.
Damn.
There we go.
Hey, that shit
And
sold
a kind
out.
of sort of cool ending sequence that made no sense.
That shit sold out at Harkins Hero, right?
We did see it. We did see it.
But anyways, okay, I'm pretty sure Brian just forgot about us.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
What if
anything else we talk about? Work got cool.
I wanted to hear about Brian's shitty work week because he had
I
some
know.
like shit to let off, but I don't
I
know
know,
what the
but
fuck he's doing now.
I can tell you that at some point we couldn't use headphones at work, and now we can, and that's pretty rad.
Oh, they changed it?
It lasted all 7 work days. And the thing is, we all kind of got mad about it, and kind of sort of raised hell, and they kind of caved into it.
We can't use headphones at work. Oh my god.
So I don't want to say more than that because it gets kind of deep. But it was pretty cool. It was cool now. Works back to being cool. Time wasn't. Now it is again.
First you're at the bottom, now you're at the tippy. Got it.
Yeah.
So Brian, how was your work? Oh wait, he's not here.
I think we
This
just
is
call it.
A really
He'll
awkward.
be back one day.
This is a really awkward cast.
Yeah. Oh, Matt just died. Weird.
No, it's it was gun game, and I was on the very last thing, which is the taser, and the other guy got me like right before I shot, and I'm like, damn it.
Okay. Can you be like more clutch than that tonight?
So I'll know 0, guys.
Fucking, we're not talking about that here. We have
Okay,
a
Moses,
podcast.
next Saturday. Next Saturday.
Deliberate about this, yeah. And by then I will see this, and I'll be able to make comments on it about this weak ass season.
Oh, we're
This
doing it on
weak
Saturday.
ass, whack ass, weak ass season.
Well, I mean, aside from like the scene.
It's like 3 shows. This season the weakest fuck.
Mike, did you? Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Did I what? Did I what?
I don't want to bring up more anime because it's just going to be a really
Did I
slippery
what?
slope.
Did I what?
Okay, we
Just
just,
do it. Just
we
ask
just
it.
talk
Just
about.
ask it.
Okay, did you
Just tell
watch
me.
the last episode of Saikano?
Yes, I did.
Did you recognize that song?
I did not.
I thought you wouldn't. All right.
Okay.
I'm like, Brian needs to watch this. This is Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann opening, and they're fucking covering it for God
Oh.
knows what reason. And I'm like,
Cool.
how did A1 Pictures get the rights to this song? Is Skynak? I don't fucking care anymore. Whatever. But
Anyways,
that was a really funny episode.
I again, she was in a costume. She got on his dick. It was really weird. They made it. I don't know. Meryl Gay. Sure, whatever.
I just
The
thought it was
show's-
really funny how she was singing like anime music without knowing it, and all the other girls are just like, "We're not gonna tell her we're an anime cover group."
Okay, that part was funny.
That was the
But
funniest part.
That part was funny. The rest of the anime, I don't fucking care. So,
Yeah.
but it's been a pretty cool decast. Our fearless leader is gone. So
Yeah,
fuck that guy.
we'll have to remember.
Moses, our Moses' new part of Critical Decast because Brian's now out. So
Yay.
gotta go back to see about the D page and go take that out of there. We'll be back in like I don't know 2-3 weeks because we usually do.
Moses, I'm gonna need a picture of you holding Bloodborne for the site. All right.
And Miku as well.
Well, it's downloaded, so that's gonna be
God, just hold your PS4
No,
in your
no,
hands then.
no. We'll just go to GameStop. It's fine.
Okay, that's the first.
All right, well, let's
So-
remind Brian to talk about his work next cast then.
One day. So I've been Mike. Ruben, you've been Ruben.
I'm Ruben.
Moses, you're doing a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Matt's playing the Counter Strike. So let's go later.
All right, later.